like, nowadays George Clooney is an A-list actor, but when this movie came out, like, he had been in ER and a few other TV shows, but really people only knew him from ER. Like, nobody remembered him from fucking Return of the Killer Tomatoes. That's for damn sure. Like, no one did.
Do you think people who haven't seen Return of the Killer Tomatoes need to catch up?
Oh, I mean, like, if people haven't watched Return of the Killer Tomatoes, then they should definitely watch it, yeah.
They should catch up?
Yeah, sure, why not? Catch up, yeah.
You see what I have to deal with?
But no, really, everybody should watch Return of the Killer Tomatoes. It's hilarious.
Catch up on it.
There's this great scene where George Clooney starts doing product placement in the scene.
What can I get for you there?
Well, I'm kind of thirsty. I wonder if you got something I can drink.
Kind of thirsty. I'll tell you, when I'm thirsty, I go out and I get myself a Pepsi-Cola.
Wow, a Pepsi-Cola.
Yeah, you know, it's the choice of a new generation.
Because literally, like, the scene goes on, and it's like you're watching it, and then all of a sudden someone goes, cut, cut, cut! And the director of the movie walks onto camera and says that they don't have enough money to finish the movie. And everybody starts arguing, and then, like, someone from the union comes in and says everyone who speaks on film has to get paid as an actor, so now you're really, like, behind on your budget. And then George Clooney's like, well, we should embrace the time. It's the 80s. Like, product placement is where it's at. And then the movie just continues. And as you're seeing it, it's like George Clooney keeps, like, putting things up into frame. Like, do you want to try a Pepsi? And it's got, like, the label. And eventually they get to a point where they're sitting down having a conversation, and from off-screen someone is just putting, like, a box of cornflakes on the table.
Problem with Tara. I'll say that's the ugliest little red dog I've ever seen.
What I mean is, she's acting strange.
Buddy, she likes you.
You're no help at all. Listen.
I've never seen it, but now I need to.
Yeah, and it's a extremely young George Clooney, like, and it's also funny because throughout most of the movie, you can tell he's not doing a lot of acting, he's just being who he was at the time, and in the scene where he proposes that they use product placement, all of a sudden, you see him fucking become George Clooney.
Gentlemen. Ladies, I'm sorry, hold that one. We've been avoiding it, but it's the 80s. I think it's time, for product placement. Give me that beer. This generic stuff, you know, generic, it's not going to cut it. So, I say product placement. It'll work. I think you should trust me on this.
Hey, that's a great idea, JD.
Brand names.
Yeah.
Product placement.
Product placement.
All right, look. Trust, you don't pay the Actors Guild, but I don't have a choice right now,
Who
folks.
cares about the Actors Guild?
Folks, okay, folks, we're going to make a movie. We're going to go back into it. We're going to see what we can do. Product placement, all right? You back behind the camera.
Like, he's got the voice, he's got the bravado, and you can tell that's not who he really is. Like, that's the A-list actor image that he's crafted for himself. And it's like, in that one scene, you see him find it.
He's like...
And it's beautiful.